Foreign shows already have a way of bringing you in with its very distinctive voice. But add folklore, mystery, and a really gloomy Icelandic backdrop, and you got something unforgettable. Katla is exactly that. A slow burn supernatural drama that blends grief, folklore, and psychological tension into one of Netflix's most intriguing one-season gems. I'm Sage Patel, and I love all things science fiction and fantasy. I'm also author of a series called Tarak that combines a bit of both, and you should check it out below. Today on Sage and Sorcery, we're heading to Iceland, where the volcano Katla isn't just spewing ash, it's stirring up supernatural mystery rooted in grief, folklore, and regret. The premise is simple yet haunting. In the small town of Vik, which is in the shadow of the volcano Katla, strange things start appearing and coming out of the ash. They look like the people who have been lost, dead, or just missing. From there, the story just unfolds as the town tries to figure out who or what these things or people really are. Is it folklore? Is it science? Or is it something far stranger and psychological? For me, what makes Katla work so well is the atmosphere. This version of Iceland feels like its own character. It's cold, quiet, gloomy, and each frame brings a certain level of unease as you're watching and trying to figure out what exactly is happening in this very remote part. The folklore elements of the story is really deeply woven in throughout each episode, which makes it add rich lore to the entire story. It's not just about strange supernatural events. It's about how a small community, already isolated, is grappling to understand what the hell is going on. How do they deal with something they cannot explain? At its heart, Katla is a story about grief. Every character is dealing with loss in some way. Whether it's someone they've lost, or it's something they've buried long away, or something they deeply regret. The supernatural doubles that appear are really mirrors of grief itself. It's forcing each of the characters to weigh into their emotions and face them. It's forcing each character to face the weight of their emotions. It is eerie, yes, but it's also incredibly human. And I think for me, that's something I was not expecting. Because this is where Katla shines. It uses folklore not just for the scariness of it, but to dig into the psychology of the pain, the regret, and what it means to dig up things from the past. One of the most fascinating things about Katla is its genre mix. It's part supernatural horror, part psychological thriller, and of course, part science fiction mystery. At times it's slow, painfully slow even, but that pacing allows it to build a very unique tension. You're never really sure if the answer is going to be science, myth, or something in between. And that ambiguity is what makes it more unsettling. Since its release in 2021, Katla has not been renewed. There's been chatter online, but there's no real indication of a second season moving forward. And honestly, that's okay. This one season feels confined enough to stand on its own. It gives you the satisfying arc, an emotional punch, and leaves just enough unanswered to feel that little bit of a chill when the credits roll. If you're in the mood for something dreary, emotional, and folklore inspired, look no further than Katla. I think it's absolutely worth checking out. It's not light viewing, but it does linger with you in the best way. This is Sage and Sorcery, and Katla proves that science fiction or fantasy or paranormal doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes the quietest, slowest, and most folklore inspired hit the hardest. If you're ready for something eerie, emotional, and unforgettable, then perhaps Katla should be your next Sunday binge.